Hey guys, this is Stony coming at you once again. Hey, I wanted to come to you guys, talk to you guys about a site that I use. I've been using for some years now. Matter of fact, like 10. I don't know if a lot of you guys don't like it. As far as like using codes and cheats on games and stuff like that. But this site right here, they make some good trainers. They really do. To help you through games and hardship. And I've been using them for like 10 years. You know, uh, Good trainers. But what I come to talk about today is that the staff of this website is is an eyesore. It's bad. And I thought it was just me, but a lot of people out there and whoever watches this video will be able to comment and say the same thing that I'm saying. I'm gonna show y'all what happened to you when either you speak or you say something they don't like or whatever. Um, and it's crazy. It really is. It really got to me. And by me being on here for 10 years, I would think that they would have some type of like, okay, let me, you know, think before I actually do. Now watch this. Like on this site, for instance, I was just, a game comes out, which is this right here. This game right here. Nice game or whatever. It was. I'm sure you guys probably played it back in the day, or if you're new, you don't know about it. It was back on Genesis, Sega Genesis. It was a really good game, and I looked and I was like, "Ooh, this game came out and it's on computer." As y'all can see, it says PC. It was on PC, so I said, "Okay, I wanna, grab this game, whatever, and I wanna, go on this site and see if they have it." So since they didn't have it, I seen a poll, where's though I come here and it says something about, you can request a trainer or whatever. And I said, okay, cool. So they also had like this post thing that was down here. And when they had the post thing down here, it says go to the message board or post a message. So I goes and I post a message, right? So when I go and post a message, this is what I post, guys. And I want y'all to see this. And I'm going to show you how they did me. This is what I post. I want y'all to see if I did anything wrong. And this is the title of it. It says this is out today. This is out today. And I said this is going to be another good trainer. Giving them props. Y'all see it as y'all see it. So I guess another trainer, this guy said trainer monkey, whatever it is. He comes behind me and he says this right here. Is it a beat up game? Of course. And he said that you can even wait to use what is that the Comos or whatever, which is this right here, that software that they have that you can actually make a table you know for to cheat the game or whatever you want to do. I said, okay, that's cool, that's what's up, right? So what happened was, came behind him was this guy, one of the staff members, and y'all see his name, King Eli. He comes behind him and he says a link which takes you to another link, which is this game title, and you go to that, blah blah blah. It takes 10, of my points. Okay, boom. So when he did that, I went and I did the title, whatever, put it in. And when I did it, I went back to this. And when I tried to tell him, look what they did. They stopped the post. And I'm trying to figure out, why would you stop a post if it started off good? There was nothing bad about this post. I mean, as y'all can see, look at this. Nothing bad, right? So I'm scratching my head on this, and it really hurts. So what I did, I said, well, maybe it's just that right there, whatever, right? So I proceeds, to go hard or whatever, and I said, okay, I'm gonna go to post two. So soon when I write this, I already added it to the list, and again, it's gonna be a good trainer. Look who comes behind and does this. The moderator is this guy right here. Boom, and look what he writes. The original post was locked for a reason. What reason? I don't know. I haven't did anything messed up. I mean, y'all seen it as I seen it. You don't go making more to avoid that post locked. What was the reason why they locked the first one? As y'all seen it. I'm still trying to figure that out. It's crazy. And I've been on this site for 10 years, which means I supported them for 10 long years, but they don't care about that. And that's what I want to bring to people's attention. You know, why do they think treating people this way is a good thing when it's really not? And I tried to tell them, I say, like, look at this, look at that. And then they send me a message. They send me a message, as your right, as is your right, because I'm gonna tell you what I sent them. I sent them this. I mean, he sent me this, and he said, what did it say? I already added it to the list, and again, this is gonna be a good training, whatever, blah 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 blah, right? But look, the reason for rules, you get 10 posts deducted. Why? I want y'all to look at this because y'all seen exactly what I did wrong was nothing wrong, and this is what happens to you. The user made a second post after the first one, of course. I mean, because I thought there was nothing wrong. I didn't do anything wrong because I thought there was nothing wrong. If the post is locked, it's for a reason. Why did you lock the first one if there wasn't no type of confrontation, no type of hostility or anything in the post? That's what I don't understand. And so I went to my friends, which is this site right here. Sheet happens on this site right here, Trustpilot. And I wrote something on there, which is me right here. And I wasn't playing with them. And I said what I said. And see, what they don't realize is this that good and this is that bad. So since this is that bad, look at this, 26% to that 68. That right there is going to become the new excellent if they don't watch out because they have a lot of bads. They have a lot of bads and not so many goods. Like, look at this. And look in between. This not helping. That's cracking them and they don't even realize it. And if you see the posts on the site, it's even worse. Like, you got people that saying they make good trainers, this, that, and the third, but they making themselves look like, and this is my post. That's my post. And these are their goods. But look, this is what really caught my attention. This right here. Why would you do that right there? If you didn't want, like, that right there is what caught my attention. Then y'all see the blur lines. Look at that. Look at that. That's not good at all. Then you got these people writing bad, and then they write the same thing that they write to everybody else. Sorry, we cannot fulfill everyone's personal needs. Why do you have a site then? Why are people paying for the trainers? Why are they paying for the service? If people are paying for something, they should be able to get it. You know, you should be able to work with them. You should be able to talk to them in a mannerly way, not sit there and talk down to them and tell them bad stuff. Like this, like literally, they will actually try to make you feel like belittled, and that's not good. Look at this. You got these bad ones against them. And look, the trainers, you can't even go and talk to the staff because if you talk to them, they'll delete you or do something messed up to you, your account or whatever. And that's not good. You're supposed to feel wanted on the site, not, you know, and you got the goods and they have great trainers. And I don't, like it's not the trainer makers. Those guys, they're great, it's the staff and the moderators that are there. They don't care. They just talk down on people, and that's bad. And I don't like that. So what I did was went to Trustpilot. You can go at if you go to Trustpilot, you can put a word out about a site, and it'll get back to them and they'll answer you or whatever. But yeah, but That right there, it just bothers me. Um, it's not right. And I know that maybe if somebody's out there that's watching this, I hope that you guys stand up and just talk about this issue, because there's no way in the world that we are people that are paying for this service. If we're paying for the service, don't disrespect us by doing little petty things like that. Like, I didn't do anything, as y'all seen for yourselves. There it is, right there is what I wrote. That's what I wrote. This guy comes behind me. He a cool guy, whatever, I guess. Comes behind me, boom. And this cat over here, the moderator, that guy right there, actually locked the post and locked it again. Why? It's the team. It's these people right here, the message board moderators. It's them. And whoever is good on this team, I don't know if he said something to him and they locked it. But whoever is the whole team is not one, because none of these guys right here is standing up and saying, look, dude, don't do the customers like that. Because they're the ones that's helping us out. They're the ones that's keeping our site afloat. Like, don't talk to them like that, because truthfully, we're the ones that's paying the bills, that, putting food on their table. You know, apparently somebody at the table don't like to eat, because I know me, I like to eat. And these guys, they don't get it. But it's five of them. What is it? Four or five? Yeah, five of them. And look how they do. And that's sad. That's really messed up. And that alone is an eyesore to any site. When, like, it's anywhere you go. You go to Amazon, you go to Best Buy, you can go to Walmart, you can go anywhere. If their customer service suck and you trying to get information or whatever, guess what happens? Or their staff sucks, what happens? They fall apart, right? Everybody knows that. And look at what they doing. They're not paying attention to it. And as y'all can see, again, I never wrote anything bad. Never wrote anything bad. So I'm still trying to figure this out, but that was the problem with what happened to me on the site. I mean, the site is great as far as like the trainers. The trainers has always been good. It's these guys right here. Them five guys right there, the moderators. And I'm sure it's not good at all. Like, all of them don't even need to be there. I mean, especially if you're not talking and you're not belittling them and you're not being, disrespectful or anything. Like, as y'all can see, I was never disrespectful, and they stopped the post, and I'm like, dang, what in the world? So he stopped the post. When he stopped the daggone post, sorry about that. This is what I get in my email box, from their email box, in my email box. This is what I get. So it's crazy. It really is. It's not right. It's really not right. And I mean, is I just wish that they would do something about it. I really wish that whoever's in charge of the site, that they would actually be like, you guys can't be doing that to them, because they're the ones that put food on our table and it keeps me paying you guys. I mean, they have all types of stuff like upgrade to lifetime plus. These guys asked us, the ones that are here, they asked that, they said, look, can y'all please look out for us, this, that, and the third. And we did. We looked out for them and we helped them out. And they still turn around and they talk to you like, are you joking me? Like, when one person talk to a person like that, they supposed to know you can't do that. And especially if it's not like something bad, you know. Like, if I wrote something bad, then I understand and come in, and hit me with a penalty and stuff. They talking about, we gonna take tip. I'm like, wow, that's really messed up. As I'm talking now, y'all don't hear me talking like saying bad things about them, like, they're a-holes and F them and this, that, and the third. No, that's not me. I'm not gonna do that. But I will speak up on it and be like, like, and those of y'all that are out there that's with this site, or that like this site, like that trainers or anything, you can come and you can speak on this with me, because it's not right. It's really not. Like, they supposed to, I mean, just look out for the customer and stuff, especially the ones that look out for them and stuff. You know, like they got the benefits and stuff. You know, they got all of that. You know, look at the stuff they have. Like we love it. You see what I'm saying? But like when we need, like we put something on the site like this. I put something on the site like that, and that's what I got. I got a link. I did everything I was supposed to. Then I came back to reply to King Ali, Eli, or whatever, and say that I put it on there. And I guessing it's him. This guy right here actually took it and said, forget that. He don't need to post no more. But why? Why would you do that? And you're a moderator. Why? Like it's not like I said anything wrong. So I mean, if there's anybody out there that that's with this site or like this site or like playing games as far as like computer games, and you use stuff like this to help you get through a game, or if you get caught in a bind and you go to this site right here. If y'all ever tried this site, which is a great site as far as trainers or whatever, but these guys right here, they suck, 'cause they talk down on you and trash talk you, and then when you try to voice your opinion, they block you from voicing your opinion. Because I've seen it multiple times. Somebody try to tell them like, well, this is what's wrong, and they will actually do this, stop the post. Like, but they say they can take negativity and criticism. They can't. Like, they really can't. Because if you go on like this right here, they will actually look. They will actually like say it. Like, and people take criticism, like one of the bands that they wrote, like, check this out. I want to show y'all something else. Rating. Now look at this. These are all their bands. Now this one guy, like this one guy had something he had to say to him. Look at all that. That is right there. There it is right there. This whole statement right here. And this was just the fourth of this was this year in February. Now look at this. And I know this was gonna take long, but if you read like reading all this, even if you have to pause this or whatever, this guy wrote all of this, and look what their response was. Like this right here, even if you had to pause this video, please pause it and look. This is what we are sorry to hear it. I mean that you're not happy with the training and the service, please, but please make sure your statements are correct. Uh, Apparently it must be correct in some type of way that you felt that you had to write this type of stuff, like literally. You see what I'm saying? You know, when have you ever known Amazon, Best Buy, eBay, any site that's dealing with some type of what do you call it, product that they're for a service, tell a customer stuff like this? You don't do that to customers, especially if they paying for a service. You don't say stuff like this. Like, you don't. And it's just one of many that I want you guys to pay attention to. And these guys are on, what is that, trustpilot.com. You can get, like I say, you guys can go there and just type trustpilot.com and then type in a company, and it'll give you the rating on the company and how good it is or whatever. I don't care if it's offline, online, it will completely tell it. But look at this, like, anytime you're able to say that to a person, and it's much, much more. It's sad, it really is. And when you stand up to them, they get angry, which is they shouldn't. It should be able to take the bitter with the sweet, and that's how every company does. But these guys, they don't. Um, but again, if you guys have like any comments or anything about this video, or have any problems with this site, this site or whatever you want to call it, I mean, yeah, this hey, just leave your comments on this video, post, whatever you want to call it, and just let me know. Even if you guys are with this site, just let me know you guys' experiences with from your goods and your bads. and just, yeah, we could talk about it because this needs to be dealt with. It does, because these guys, for some reason, they don't realize that we, the ones that, make it happen, Captain, we does, and they're not apologizing for their wrongful doings, And like I say, I've seen it happen multiple times, and the ones that did, hey, like wow. So, yeah, this is a Stony, and again, you can give it a thumbs up, thumbs down. I mean, it's your opinion, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this Stony, signing over and out.